right, so I was watching this weekend the greatest Major League player of my life, the single best Major League Baseball talent of my life. Yeah, it's not close. It's Shohei Ohtani. Now, I wasn't around for Babe Ruth or Ty Cobb. He's better. Bo Jackson was good. He couldn't pitch. Shohei Ohtani had quite a weekend, bomb after bomb after bomb against the D-backs. Does everybody understand what we're watching here? He leads baseball in all the big power stats, extra base hits, OPS, RBIs tied, home runs. He's also 7-3 on the mound. He doesn't really have a comp. You could say, well, MJ was the best offensive player and defensive player, but we demand that our NBA players actually play defense. Everybody except James Harden does. I'm talking about maybe Michael Phelps, who won 23 gold medals. The next closest was 9, and he was dominant in multiple swim categories. That's about the comp. Michael Phelps, the greatest Olympian of all time. But this is what globalization does, and it's an amazing thing to sports. The best two NBA players now are Giannis and Jokic, highly skilled bigs. And in America, the way it works is that specialization in a lot of different fields is key, probably because of our capitalistic nature. The more money you can make, the better. Everything's about specializing in this and specializing in that. If you're in tech, you're a programmer or you're a coder. It's specializing. And in sports, you can shoot threes well. You're a rim protector. Now, LeBron was the exception, did almost everything well, but he's never been a great long-distance shooter. But Europeans are different. The world is different. It's not about specializing. It's about if you want to get to America and make the most money in professional sports, because that's where all the money is, outside of international soccer, the big money in basketball and baseball is in this country, it's be great at many things, make yourself better, your team better, highly skilled. You watch European basketball players. They do multiple things well. I mean, Jokic can pass. He's an elite passer, elite shooter. He can rebound. He can direct traffic. He can handle the ball. We've never had a center like Jokic. Embiid won the MVP, but it was more of an anti-Jokic vote. He's a much more layered player, and it's not particularly close than our bigs, especially the old bigs, like the Wilts and the Shaqs or the Hakeems. And Shohei Ohtani does everything well. And what's remarkable is how he garners all this power. He's 210 pounds. It's unbelievable. He's got like Aaron Judge power, 210-pound guy. He runs. He hits for power. He hits for average. He's a dominant pitcher. Highly skilled at a lot of things. It's part of what I'm watching with the globalization of sports. Now, I don't know if those players will always be as popular as domestic players. It is clearly an advantage in college basketball to be on television during March Madness and introduce Zion to us. You know, we didn't watch Jokic or Giannis first couple of years unless you were in Denver or in Milwaukee. But Shohei Ohtani, there's just nothing else even close. I mean, I love Bo Jackson. Wasn't pitching. Unbelievable weekend by the best pure. I know you love Babe. And I know baseball fans romanticize the past. I get it. It's the sport. That's why there's so many great books on baseball. That's why baseball's so great on radio. It's the sport of storytelling and history and lore. Football's about next Sunday. NBA's about the playoffs. Soccer's about the next goal. But I know we romanticize, but Babe didn't do this simultaneously. This is absolutely remarkable.